What up with your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios? It is What the Fuck Wednesday. How y'all doing, everybody out there? In internet land, a few people who are listening and whatever the fuck else is going on there. Tonight we got a few serious topics we're gonna touch on. First and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to Joey Edibles from Square Table Degenerates. We had our marijuana Olympics, weed Olympics, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Pretty much it was just a smoke off, and we're gonna discuss that a little bit with the guys here before we get on to the serious topics. But anyways, if you want to see that, it went live. I believe it was on YouTube. I also posted the link on the Upside Down Studios page. I believe it's still there if you want to go check that silly shit out. I was dressed as a weed Care Bear. So yeah, fun times. So also coming up here for the local folks around here, September 13th at the Wick Yards, we're gonna have a comedy show, Young Bucks comedy show. It's gonna be hosted by one of our guests tonight, Anthony Marsacola, and a good buddy of mine, Jordan Sanchez. We're gonna have some young comedians, some comedians that's been out in the game for a little bit. Tickets, I believe, is $5, $5 or $10 at the door. I don't know. We'll let Bubba fill you in on the logistics of it. I just run my mouth shit. So with that being said, let's start this madness off. First and foremost, on the 2s and 3s, we got to introduce him first because of technical shits. So we got Greg in the fucking house.
No, we only have to do that. We only have to do that when we're in studio.
Oh, well, fuck.
But thanks for remembering. Thanks.
We got local comedian, up and comer. We can't even say up and comer no more. He's slowly but surely becoming a vet in the game. Kid, you got to watch out for him because this kid gonna be famous one day. Good friend of mine, Anthony Marsacola. Mr. Bubba.
What's going on? What's going on?
What up?
It's
what up?
$8. It is $8.
$8, no change.
Hold up. I think motherfuckers are yelling in my house. That was real quick. I'm sorry. Introduce the next guy.
I hear squeakies.
It's the dog yelling.
All right. Why don't you hip everybody to the show coming up on the 13th?
The show I got coming up on the 13th. Yeah, shit just got.
Like Jesus is petting the dog.
But all right, the dog broke in. He got zoomies as a motherfucker right now. I got a show going on. I got a show going on September 13th at the Wick Yards with Jordan Sanchez, where we're showcasing new comics that came into the game and giving them one of their first cards to be on, so that they get a chance to be on a card, get paid, feel what it's like to be a real comedian. And we also got veterans just in case, gotta stagger that show up. But it's just gonna be dope. It's $8. It was right in between. You said 5, 10, it's 8. It's right in between. But yeah, you can buy tickets at the
$10 bills, no change.
But yeah, you can check my Facebook for my flyer. So
fucking A. All right, and our foreign correspondent from the deep dark tundra, he looks like Bubba's fucking background, actually.
He does.
Dino, the genetic motherfucking marvel.
That's fair. I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you, Marco. You have the most heartfelt intros, but they all seem like you're going to be telling people this person is known for murdering and like roofie coladas, and you're just like, this isn't positive in any way, shape, or form. And he's like, he's the greatest. And then you're like, didn't sound like it. Sounds like I was criminal. Sure, that's fine.
Like there was something wrong there.
He's like, I'm a mole person apparently from the Arctic is my intro, so that's fine. And Bubba is known for roofie coladas. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good.
Throw my name out there with roofie coladas. Don't be doing that.
I mean, it's all in your name.
Did you read my name? CEO of Catching Pedos, not being one.
Listen. Even Chris Hansen got canceled for reasons. So I don't know. I wouldn't throw my head in that ring.
CEO of Pedos.
Yeah,
CEO of Pedos. He's the CEO of Pedos. Definitely the CEO of Pedos. It's a smile. That's what he uses.
Holy shit.
This fucking guy? Come on, man. You should know better.
5 minutes. We made it 5 minutes without shit falling off rails.
Talking about Pedos.
Right.
So we was talking about this weed Olympics that I was
which, let's be clear, is a step down from the Special and or Paralympics. But go on. That's
I don't know, but I bet you if we mix the two,
with Joey, you technically are. That is the Special Olympics. Like that's fine.
You mix the weed Olympics and the Special Olympics, you get them kids high and let them start running wild.
I mean, someone's gonna get beat. Someone's gonna get beat up. That's for sure. That is.
Throw them in the MMA ring.
Hey, I got a question. Can you hear the dog with the squeaky toy over this?
Yes.
God damn it.
Very, very clearly. It's clearer. It's clearer than everyone else. Let's be honest. That squeaky toy is top tier sound. Yeah. So you guys were just having edibles every 8 minutes. That was the whole thing.
And edibles, and in between there, we were smoking joints. Of I don't know, some gorilla something.
I feel like the Olympics part was who was going to have a heart attack first, because you're all old. Let's be honest. Let's start there.
I haven't met these guys you did the weed Olympics with.
Yeah,
way old. They're older than me. Okay,
who are they? Let me look them up on Facebook.
I am Chad and Joey Edibles.
Wait, never mind. I met those motherfuckers. Yeah, no way, dude.
Older shit, right? Yeah,
wait, Joey Edibles. His name is Joey Edibles.
No, his name is Joe Varel.
He changed his name to Joey Edibles.
Yeah, because it's cool.
He does make a mean chocolate chip cookie.
And he lost the weed Olympics.
Did he lose the weed Olympics?
I won. What the fuck? Those people are not on my level of fucking marijuana.
Hey. Remember when hold on.
Nowhere near.
He even wrote out the legal name on that one.
Listen. Let's be honest, okay?
You're in my fucking circle, man.
After the weigh-in at Joey's, I don't trust Joey to have a fair race, sir. Okay, so it's not accusatory of you. It's more so.
I was smoking and my horn on the drive out there. I mean,
yeah, but you have a problem, right? Like, let's be honest. Like, I've never heard of anyone in the history of time ever being addicted to weed. But like, there's an argument to be made for Marco. You're going like, addicted, no. Enthusiast, 100%. Like, that's top tier enthusiast.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Why not?
You've seen us at the studio. Me and my guys don't stop.
No, but listen, bro. Like, that's the thing is the edibles. Like, it's a different high when you smoke a joint versus when you take edibles and when you take a vape, right? And like, honestly, I'll take like the other day I was on doing some background work and I bought a package. It's 2,000 milligrams of gummies and they're 200 milligrams each. So there's 10 in there. I gave one to a guy I just met. He had to go to the hospital. I gave one to a buddy of mine and he was like, get me apple juice. My brain isn't braining. And then I had the other 8. And I was like, my joints don't hurt. This feels great. I'm walking around. It's like, it's different.
Doing somersaults.
I had a couple fucking, I don't know if they were like.
Wait, you do background work?
Yeah. I just started.
Like
I've done
acting shit?
I was on one called Cross and the other one was Gen V.
Hey, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I just did it.
Fuck you. That sucks, dude. Really? Why I keep getting the gay drug addict roles and you get on Gen V? That's bullshit.
It has to do with your face. It's your face.
Dog, like I literally just did background work the other day and it was for a film called Bad Gay.
That's kind of on the point. That's fine.
They were like, yeah, just stand there and look cute. I was like, I don't think this is the film. I think this is.
Yeah, I think you were in a porno, bro.
And he's like, yeah, I need one of you guys to take your shirts off. And this motherfucker want to look at me. I'm like, This motherfucker, the one that goes to the gym. You want to be the cute one, motherfucker? You pop your shirt off. We like, why the director got his shirt off though?
Time to go home.
Yeah, that's when you're like, I think I'm done here, guys.
I feel like you're being groomed.
Yeah, a little bit. CEO catching pedos.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you'll be catching a dick. That's what you're gonna be catching.
Are you catching them or trapping them? Like, I'm not. Are you like wrapping your legs around them? Or like, what's going on?
I was gonna be
like, now.
Next thing, pop. There's dick gonna be right in his face.
I plead the fifth.
Hey, listen, Bubby, it's fair.
What do you think they do?
$20.
Hold up. What do you think they do when they catch these pedos though? Like, you seen all those videos online? Like a lot. Yeah, sure. Like Chris Hansen put them in jail, but like, what about like the TikTok motherfuckers? Like,
did he though? Like, hey, things are really like. Do you know that Chris Hansen his show got canceled because they caught somebody who
we need
couldn't
to get
go to jail,
an
right?
alpha male predator to like rape all the other predators.
You don't want that either. Trust me.
No,
that's not going to go well. Because then you're
a Mexican gang member. Because then it'd be alien versus predator.
I mean,
what'd you say?
It's got to be a Mexican or maybe one of these new Venezuelan gangs. Because then it's aliens versus predators.
Also true. Remember, those Venezuelan gangs are predominantly.
We don't talk about that. We're gonna hit on that whole situation.
Well, I want people to know that, like, a lot of the times they spend significant time in jail that are very gender specific. So they spend some time with their own gender, and
all I see is Greg look up at you like,
yeah, Greg knows what I'm talking about. They are enthusiastically friendly to their own.
He's saying some of them
I know this from experience, dude.
I'm saying, like, I don't think they use the 6-month rule before they're going out to straighten things out. They're like, let's just keep this going on the outside. Let's see what happens. It's fine. Hey, no judgments. 2024, you can do whatever you want. But I'm just saying, those guys are really little.
Wait, so you was in Gen V.
Well, it just filmed like a couple. Like,
have you
he
seen the show though?
Gen V.
Yeah.
Porn star from Canada.
Is that a real?
No. Whatever he says, just don't. It's not real.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is in your hand? You can't just do that.
It's a back scratcher.
This cat got the fucking claw out. He's like, whatever he says. Like, you don't just
whatever this guy says, don't listen to him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was one of them things that the musicians hold and shit.
I mean, it can be. Also, technically a fork for things that don't need forking. Maybe like a.
Ew! What the fuck? It's got a pube on it.
It looks like he was scratching your balls.
He had to check it though.
There's no pube on it, you queer.
Did you just sniff it?
No,
he did. He's like, hold on, scratch it, sniff test.
No, I'm looking at it. You're just all dumb. Also, you're all a little blind, so that's fine. Interesting, Greg.
Blind. I'm just stupid.
Well, that'll happen too.
So
that's just life.
The whole point of bringing up the Olympics is I've never gotten mud. The only time I've ever gotten mud on any kind of drug was coke, and I wasn't doing any coke. So I mean,
I don't think I ever had.
I got the worst mud. Like, I won the Weed Olympics, but the next day I fucking paid for it. Something terrible. Like, I felt like that chick in Willy Wonka that blew up. The violet. You're turning violet. So, dude, my fucking belly. I don't know if it was too much sugar or whatever other. Never. Dude.
Remember
what
those?
Did you win?
A trunk full of Girl Scout cookies.
I mean, that's a good prize.
That's why you got
that is like the best fucking prize for Weed Olympics.
I didn't eat it. I had to wait 2 days before I could eat the motherfuckers, dude.
Let's be honest, though. If they had that option at the real Olympics, there is a good chance people would take it. Right?
Dude, did you
over the medal? Be like, I'll take the Girl Scout.
The Ugandan girl that I think she medaled.
Why does it have to be the Ugandan girl every time?
One of your those high ass motherfuckers.
But the Ugandan girl who medaled at the Olympics,
she just got killed.
Burned 75% of her body. When she went back home, her boyfriend got mad at her and fucking just caught her on fire.
Wait, you know what? They should do? They should have conversations about it.
I thought we was talking about fucking Girl Scouts.
No.
What happened?
Yeah, fine.
What did y'all do off these edibles?
Things got much worse.
They're like, the prize wasn't originally a trunk full of Girl Scout fucking cookies, but
it was a trunk full of Girl Scouts.
I mean, that's a different show. I think he's on that.
To catch a Girl Scout.
Yeah. Not involved. Thank you.
Well, I don't know how he got, dude. This was like, it was a trunk full of. It was like they were on a pallet.
Y'all robbed the fucking Girl
I don't know
Scouts.
how he acquired all these cookies or the merchandise that we consumed. I didn't ask, but I tell you what, I had a whole trunk full and then some of Girl Scout cookies and a whole bunch of edibles and a whole bunch of mud butt the next day.
Yeah, that's fair. You probably deserve it. Let's be honest. You've done lots of.
Oh, it was terrible, dude. I felt bad for Ray. Like dude, I turned one time and it just like I could have blown her off the fucking bed. Like I felt like that was like jet propulsion, dude. I swear, like I had to throw away the drawers. I ain't even gonna lie.
He paused for a second. He's like,
you had to throw away your drawers in your own
like
house.
Filter.
You dirty foreigner. That's
dude.
horrible.
And it was all farts. I didn't shit myself. It was just, dude.
Listen. If you had to throw away your underwear, it wasn't all farts. Let's start there. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Well,
you were sadly mistaken.
I mean,
at some point you get so disgusted with yourself where you're like, I can't look at these again.
Yeah.
I can't go in my drawer and see these ones and just be reminded of what I've done.
I could bleach them and they were still gonna stink to me.
I mean, one of those things.
I farted in my girl's coochie the other day. I did. I was laying there as the little spoon. Woke up with some crazy ass farts. I be the little spoon sometimes. I like it.
Hold on. For some reason, Bubba, I feel like you are dating an Amazon. Like she's like 9 feet tall and throws you around.
But Bubba's not.
Yeah, Bubba's tiny. I know. That's why I saw him. We were at the show.
I'm not that tiny. Calm down. You talking like I'm like Tom Hanks? I mean, wait.
You're shorter than Tom Hanks.
Wrong one.
Tom.
Damn, what's that motherfucker's name?
No, that was right.
I'm not talking about Forrest Gump. I'm talking about the dude with all the explosions.
My ass.
What?
Fuck, man. What's his fucking name? Never mind.
Tom Cruise, dipshit.
Tom
Cruise. Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Okay, on Tom Cruise's IMDb, they're like, he's 5'9". I'm like, no, he is not. He's like 5'6", 5'6", 5'7", maybe.
I'm not even 5'9". I'm like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is like fucking 5 foot, and in every one of his movies, like he has people like shorter than him, so he looks tall.
Yeah, I need like an apple crate if I want to stand fuck. You know what I mean?
that just is inexperienced, nigga. Because I'm 5'7" and I throw dick like the best of them.
Well, all right.
You gotta learn how to get your chi in order.
Yeah, I got fucking 1 foot on like a tippy toe. I got the other one braced against the wall a certain way.
Never wear slippy slippers. Never wear slippers or socks.
You got to get those. You got to get those socks with the grips. Yeah, the hospital ones. Those are good. I think those might be mental case hospital though. They're not normal hospital.
If you're gonna get the fucking hospital socks, you gotta have the fucking high ones. Because I done fucked out of socks. Slip right up, boom. That's fucking not a good feeling. Your face comes your nose comes real close to the asshole. Just you fall forward.
I mean, why not?
No.
He's like, so back to my mud butt, right?
Yeah. Let's talk about Uranus.
This quality podcast.
All right.
You're welcome.
We're just gonna go to the serious. So, you guys ever hear of Grants Pass in Oregon?
No.
Oregon, Joyce. I said Oregon.
What about it?
So Grants Pass. First of all, we remember what happened in Oregon. You know, they pretty much let fucking drugs do whatever. They let these idiots do whatever. They were having their own little cities, their annexed cities.
Really? It looks super white.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Produced super liberal white kids who thought they were entitled to everything.
What did you mean by the wow? Like, you could look at pictures of a city and be like, that is a very, very
it did. And then
Yeah,
No,
it's still really white. It's just dirty now.
I mean, it's called.
Now it looks homeless. Now it looks homeless.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's
still white, but homeless.
I don't know any Oregon thugs.
So these are the same people that like 4 or 5 years ago they were out there screaming, "Fuck the police! We don't want cops here. We don't want the city doing shit. We're the autonomous zone." That's what the fuck it was called. They had the now they got all these homeless people and shit. Yep. And people are getting fed up with it. Apparently, they're trying to change the laws back. A couple of the counties did change the laws back where the drugs are not illegal anymore or not legal anymore. And they're trying to put the homeless people. And the documentaries always show the sad people who lost their homes because of COVID, or they just couldn't pay the bills. They don't show the chunk of fucking dope heads and robbers and thieves and all that shit that are homeless or shit like that. But they show these people, and they're complaining. These same people who did all this bitching about the government are complaining about the government now saying you can't be homeless in government areas.
This isn't new though. Remember when they had made their own little farming area, and then a couple of people came in and took everything, and they're like, "Someone call the police!" You're like, "Womp womp, no police, eat shit." So these people are retarded. They have no idea.
Looking at it on both ends though, because in one way I look at it and I'm like, well, that's what the fuck you people get. That is what the fuck you people get. This is what you wanted. This is the result, and it hit quick. It didn't even hit. It didn't even take a generation to fucking show you morons that what the fuck you were doing was wrong. So it kind of, I look at it that way on one end. Now on the other end, we look at what's going on in the government now and what the Biden-Harris administration going into the Harris-Walz administration want to do. They want to give all these illegals free housing. They want to give all these illegals money, $25,000, for a brand new home if you're not taking one of their government housing. They want to give these illegals free health care, free school, work options, rights to fucking vote.
Yep.
But you're going to tell these people, these U.S. citizens, these people who have been in this country all their lives, who've raised their fucking kids, fuck you, get out the park.
I would like to identify as an illegal.
Hey, do you guys think they would give me money if I came down illegally? Like, I can do it. I'm fast now. I can swim. Hey, I can swim. I can still float a little bit. So like I might be able to swim across water. Not bad.
No, you're not the type of illegals they would want.
Listen, give me a couple weeks in the sun. You know what I'll do? I'll fly to Mexico.
Harris shirt on, boom.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'll just flash him a little nipple. He'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Listen, let him dye his hair pink and have a Harris shirt on. That's it.
Oh, I could definitely pretend to be a homo. That's fine. What's the big deal? They'll love me.
Yeah, I just did it on set. You could do it easy.
I mean, you're doing it right now a little bit, but that's okay. That's
because you do have an old white man who's kind of a religious figure.
Bro, all the pictures I have on this community.
It looks like he got you right from behind.
Well, look, I get just right behind him.
I got Danny DeVito.
Yeah, even better.
He looks like he's doing it behind also.
I need glasses. Hold on.
The only picture that I have is a jail cell or Japan.
The euthanasia.
I'm gonna say jail cell. No, I'm not gonna say jail. I'm doing this. There we go. Oh,
we're not gonna protect
no, not even my glass.
So I'm on the end. What do you guys think about it? I mean, it's either fuck them because they knew it was coming, or our government is saying fuck them for the illegals. Like, all right, well, fuck them. Period. Just like and okay, Oregon. That's not even taking care of the California problem, which is blown out of proportion.
Hey, Toronto, where I am in Canada, currently has more homeless than California.
Yo, Toronto people talk crazy too, from what I've been hearing.
Oh, those are the retarded ones. They're not real people either.
I always forget you're from Toronto. I'm like, he doesn't talk like he's from Toronto.
No,
they talk like they're disabled.
Your fam. I mean, like, what the? It's not even English. Anyways, what
about our buddy Rob Weber? You can't understand a fucking. I gotta be hammered to fucking understand Rob.
That's a different though. Like he's just like a fast talking mush mouth. It's different. Like it's years of just and you're like, what happened? I don't understand. I thought he was mad at me for like 3 years. And he was like, no, it's just the way I talk. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Oh, see, I grew up with Puerto Rican women. They talk like that all the time. You don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Are there no Puerto Rican men to smack them? What's going on?
Oh, that used to happen a lot. They got stabbed.
Yeah.
You got to be unstabbable. That's the key to be in that situation.
The only person in this world that's unstabbable is Jay Leno. That motherfucker is in denim head to toe. That shit is pierce proof.
Jesus.
He got that Canadian tuxedo.
I'm not gonna wear
Canadian tuxedo. I love it. Yeah.
All jean jackets and shit like that just in case. Like,
listen, it can work.
These bitches got razor blades in their mouths. That shit will cut through anything.
Okay, duct tape their head closed. See, I don't understand what the rationale is. I have a razor blade in my mouth. I will duct tape your mouth closed.
No, you won't.
No,
razor blade in it. She'll just spit it at you.
Wiggle her tongue a little bit. Boom, the tape's right off.
Yeah, what about the one that's in her asshole?
I'm doing it this way, and
Dude,
then this way.
The Vietnamese chicks, I used to hear old timers talk about the chicks in Vietnam used to stick blades in their pussy. So, I mean, one in the fucking cheek is not gonna, yeah. The women are devious, dude. Fuck that. I've yet to see somebody to like put a razor blade on their dick. Like guys don't even think that. Even the most devious guy was like, I ain't putting that close to my dick. Shit. I'm like,
no, that's you think they're devious. I think they're incompetent. I'm gonna hide a razor blade in my mouth where I bleed. What? Stupid. That's just dumb.
Perfected the fucking, and that's Mexicans, motherfucker.
They perfected nothing. They perfected nothing. Okay, let's just start there. Okay, they perfected nothing. They haven't perfected a culture.
Right if you're gonna be an illegal, you're fucking it all up, man. You're mixing up your stereotypes. You're never gonna come here, dude. That's the problem.
So, I mean, what do you
think? He does have a point.
What do you think on this whole situation? Should the government be helping the people out? Because I guess this is going to be a big Supreme Court case. And if the homeless people lose, then that gives the rest of the cities across America.
Who's representing the homeless?
There's all kind of fucking like big. There's a lot of money in that, man.
Hold on. Let's put it into perspective. A few things, okay? Is your country has a substantial National Guard. This is a fact. Okay. Now, I'm not saying they're useful, but they are substantial. Okay, there is tools and people available for the National Guard. Now, when a few years ago, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there were times in cities where the National Guard was enlisted to encourage people to not leave their home after dark because something was lurking in land of imagination. Now, hold on. Now, so now you have a bunch of homeless people. No one has brought up National Guard. No one has brought up anything. Let's be honest. This is all a ruse. Okay. So the idea, there's a problem over there. Yeah. Who gives a shit? Unless I'm in Oregon, I don't care. Let's be honest. Unless I'm there, don't give a shit. And if you are there and you do give a shit, you can fuck off. Very simple. So this whole problem is completely manufactured. And the idea that it's going to go to the Supreme Court, I would ask, what is being sidetracked for this to go to the Supreme Court?
Well, this is another thing that kind of bleeds into what's going on now in the news, because I don't understand. I mean, if it's this easy, we just did a show a few weeks ago about people just taking over homes.
Yep.
And these were American people just taking over other people's homes, and it was in Oregon, and up towards Washington. That you can have your $2-3 million home. You go on vacation, come back. What up, Cole? Come back, and somebody's living in your house, and you can't kick them out. And if you call the police or you try to forcibly kick them out, you're gonna go to jail.
That's insane, though.
Yeah. So
like that's the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Now the bad thing is who's caught wind of that is these Venezuelan gangs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already been reported and documented. It ain't just fucking Donald Trump running his mouth, which he warned everybody.
Yeah.
But the Venezuelan government literally released damn near everybody in the prison as long as they signed a waiver stating that they were going to America. The Mexican government just met with Harris and agreed to start busing people to the fucking border. Busing people to the border.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Listen.
So
this is all a scam. This is not right.
Now these people are going into these cities, and we kept talking about fucking New York, and the assholes in New York want to keep it undercover. Oh no, New York is come on, this and that. Now it's bled over into Colorado and in Chicago. They're taking over fucking cities. They're taking over community like projects like Nino Brown and shit.
I mean, who's Nino Brown? Why do I know that name?
Way before your time, he was a drug lord who took over a fucking big compound.
Of course,
in New
that's
York.
what I recognize out of all this conversation.
New Jack City.
Hey.
Oh, never mind.
Look, this whole.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Can you imagine though? So look, the governor of Colorado has said, not true. That's not happening. But the mayor of Aurora is saying happening. Going, for me personally, that in and of itself, to have that much of a contradiction between you're going, the governor and the mayor are saying opposing sides. I'm like, right there, massive issue. There is everyone in the entire universe should just stop whatever the hell they're hearing in the news and just start doing something else. Because listen, you guys, if you guys can afford to give people thousands of dollars in free residency and healthcare just for coming into the country, bro, you guys are taxed too much. It's that simple. And this is just all just a bullshit thing. I done flipped 6 houses because of proper scheduling and squatters.
See, now the reason why I believe this is all real is because I've been watching. There was a rumor that the Hells Angels were supposed to be going there to handle shit. So when it comes to the biker stuff, I wanted to look into it and see if that's real. There are quite a few warnings that going out to these gang members. There are quite a few. I'm not even going to. That it's real. It's real.
Wow. Look, but it's
the bikers. If something ain't going to be done, like I guess law enforcement is trying to stop the bikers from going to do anything about it when the law enforcement ain't doing a fucking thing about it.
Bro, hold on. We're getting tickets here, and there are muggings, murders, robberies, people stealing people's houses, and we're getting tickets for you were driving too fast. Hey, none of this. None of this makes any sense.
It was a school zone, Dino.
And I got every one of them.
Hey. Of the 7 million Scoville chocolates. This is an issue.
Hey, as soon as I saw the school zone sign, I opened my door and hit every one of those little shits. It's fine.
So just a speeding ticket. You're going 60 and a 20.
Yeah, I was trying to get air. Totally reasonable.
Now, I'm real curious though, being that this this gang, it's not even MS-13. You know, MS-13 is out there, believe you me, but now they're kind of getting overlapped by this new gang. I forget if it's called Tres Leches or something like that.
It is not Tres Leches, but we should definitely call them Tres Leches from now on.
Tres Leches. But
we should definitely refer to the entire Venezuelan gang as Tres Leches.
That's gonna be it. That's how we're gonna not get hit by the almighty algorithm. Tres Leches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, do you think that the well, I guess you would call local gangs now, the national gangs, all the gangs that are in America are going to band together against the new Venezuelan gangs? And then how many Americans are going to cross over into the new gangs?
So you know that the Venezuelan gangs have showed up in Chicago.
Yeah,
that's happening right now. So
Chicago, Colorado.
Hey, let's be honest. Chicago is not Colorado. Okay, and I am kind of getting some popcorn and gonna watch Chicago for this season of America, bro. I would love to see Chicago, not Chicago gangs, just Chicagoans meeting the Venezuelan gangs. I feel like it'll be great.
Soft. Chicago is not the Chicago we grew up with.
Chicago, okay, no.
Right, Chicago and New York, you know, the remember it's Brooklyn, bitch, and all that. No, now it's Orale, it's Brooklyn. You know, it's It went from gentrified to straight illegals. It's all illegals. And then you see that cunt fucking governor, Hochul. She had a Chinese spy chilling with her for 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
$3 billion home sitting on and a condo in Honolulu was getting duck made by the fucking Chinese consulate and sent over to her house. And that's not the governor. That was her helper.
Like, let's be honest. Duck is delicious, so it's fair. It's a fair trade. Let's be reasonable.
So yeah, I mean, I'm wondering, like, you know, is the Crips and Bloods gonna be like Crip Bloods now, and start going after the Venezuelans? And if that's gonna happen, like, is it gonna be like the new race war?
I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
I do want to watch Chicago and see what goes down. That seems like a fun show now.
Right? That's not on me. Like that's like, remember they did like Chicago PD and then Chicago Fire, and now it's like Chicago gangs, you know?
Yeah, I feel
it's gonna have to be to get anything real. You're gonna have to watch Cops. Chicago edition Cops.
And it's just no one. There's just no one there. Police forces left. It's just this cameraman just recording street violence.
He's just running for his life, bro. Hey, Greg, can you check your messenger, please? I sent you something.
Yeah.
It's a dick pic.
No. It's a picture of.
All right, I'll just be all
of your dick.
One of the people here I found a picture of, and I thought it would be fun to share. Yeah, no, I definitely feel like Chicago. Like, look, Hell's Angels. Number one, the idea that the Hell's Angels like we're coming. That's not a Hell's Angels thing. They don't give you time to fuck off. They come there and they fuck you up. That they're not like the friendly angels. They're the Hell's Angels. Like, let's not be retarded.
Hey, wait a second. Stop. I'm 6 minutes late.
The damn chicken's going, Glenda.
All right. Hell's Angels.
I mean, but like, it's just, come on. Like, realistically, I've went to a bar, walked in and went, oh, sorry, my bad, I'm in the wrong place. And they're like, no, you can stay. I'm like, no, I'll go. Thank you. Why? Because that's not safe. And I look like a problem. So no, thank you. I'm not going to do that. Okay.
I got Target.
Well, let's be honest. But yeah, but do you know they're angels?
I walk into bars in onesies. I've been
You're 3 feet tall
than I have in fucking regular clothes.
You're 3 feet tall. I'm 6'3" and 300 pounds. We don't come across the same, my friend. Little bit different. A little bit. Like this much. Maybe more. Especially in the wiener. They're fine people. No, but even so, Cole posted it today how like TikTok is being banned because it's giving China intel, but the US officials have been hiring Chinese spies almost exclusively. So who cares?
One who loves to talk shit about Russian fucking collusion. He was fucking a Chinese spy for years.
I mean,
fucking her.
Right. As honeypots go, that's when I choose. Yes, please. So this is I found this is Marco's new glasses inspired this picture.
I was waiting for someone to mention because I noticed he had different glasses when we started, and I was like,
I know. They look gorgeous, sir. You look fantastic.
My TikTok is all fucked up though, man. I get really fucked up videos on there. I watch, like, I opened up my TikTok the other day, and it's this dude. He's like, "Man, I ordered a bagel, not a fucking gaggle," and it's just a rainbow-colored bagel. I'm like, "Why is this perfect algorithm?" Like, he's like, "I ordered a bagel, just a fucking gaggle."
I mean,
that's perfect though. Like that is top tier.
But then I get like two handicapped people fighting, and I'm like, all right, and then it just derails.
You gotta share that shit. No, see, this is the thing. Is like I go to TikTok because there are like a few less whores, which I'm like, that's a little bit easier to scroll through. Like if you go to Instagram, all whores.
That's why.
Listen,
yeah.
Listen. The last time I was in Ohio, somebody right here okay, mentioned on stage for everyone's phone to hear how he loves how there's a new trend of people breastfeeding on Instagram.
Yeah, no, it's not on Instagram. It's on Facebook.
It is.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Thanks to you.
Wait a minute. So why are you getting yours on Instagram then, Dino?
Because Marco said it in public, and my phone listens to everything. So thanks a lot, Marco. In the end, also I love titties, so it's fine. It's not. Let's not be ridiculous. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't. Like, it's just insane. It's too much. It's too much. I just want to hear funny stories of people having their life ruined. That's all I want.
That argument was sponsored by Dino's wife.
And like he said something about titties, and I was like, dude, you can see titties online now. All you have to do is look up a breastfeeding page. And I shared one of the pages. I shared a page that is already on Facebook, that is already allowed. And I got hit for fucking spreading sexually explicit and trafficking people type shit. I'm like, who's being trafficked? The babies?
No, fuck this. First of all, if anyone ever saw your Facebook feed, they would think the same fucking thing. Okay, like there is no in between. It's people dying and breastfeeding videos, and then it's just like fucking flyers to comedy shows. Like
political and dogs.
I like the food stuff, but then no. Everyone's feed is different, right? But like at the same time, it's at this point like it's like, can you just keep your whoring to like less? I don't know.
Yeah, dude. You don't have to. Tired of opening my phone and seeing Dino dance around with his ass cheeks out. I'm fucking tired.
I mean, can you imagine? Listen, I'll be honest with you. If I get a flat stomach, I am doing that video. Okay, dude, I'm walking around in a slingshot.
Stop whoring online and let me take your place.
Oh, Cole mentioned technically a gaygo would be gay and Jewish. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, Marco froze.
Marco's all fucked up.
Yeah. Well, not even his camera. No.
See, this is why you know what's fucked up in his feed.
I mean, so this is, but that's the thing is like, honestly, I'm like, hey, I'm all for people selling their piece, but at the same time, it's like, can we just not have it? Flooding everything.
Today, I was watching this thing about Costco being a cult. All right, I was watching it, and then I realized,
that's that. Like, didn't they have a deal with that with Walmart not too long ago?
Too, Sam's Club is the same way, but then there's influencers online that are called fucking. What she said? I'm a Costco hoe, and then she said I put the hoe in whole market, and I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. And this bitch just goes around and just like dances around in Costco in front of like families and shit. It is the weirdest fucking thing, but just the Costco hoe. I put the hoe in Whole Foods or yeah, I think that's what it was.
That's just white women being stupid. They're always like, oh, we're part of a group. You're like, no, you're not. It's a book club. Shut up. Just talk amongst yourselves. You don't have to fucking change anything.
Whole Foods.
That's the thing is the idea of making that part of your identity. Is that not ridiculous? Is that just me? I think it's ridiculous.
I don't know. If I look good enough, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, of course, but still.
Straight up. Why not? I mean, if I could make money,
Costco hoe.
Like, yeah, dude. If I could just make money from just like squatting down in an aisle and like in front of everybody, and then just like picking something up,
just
like
teabagging somebody's Cheerios.
Just put a fucking like new rap song out, and then just like drop, fucking bend over, and let a nut slip out, and be like, "Oops." Like, I would totally do that shit. There's just not a market for my testicles online right now, so I can't.
I kind of want to see who you attract with a slip. Like it's not like a nipple slip. You're like, oh, my testicle fell out.
I said I can't pedos. I just didn't tell you how.
The balls thing we've tried for years, dude. I did a whole fucking show, like 3 hours, with my balls hanging out of my fucking zipper.
Yeah, nobody's like, I want to see that. That's
I did
the worst show I ever produced.
Wait, you produced it?
Yeah.
Hey, technically, that means this is all Greg's fault. He had an opportunity to put his foot down. He's like, everybody, put your balls away.
Greg,
didn't take it.
No, multiple times I did. Multiple times.
Well, okay. And then Marco just doesn't listen. Marco
wait.
We've done a show with a dolphin whale on Greg's show, or a dolphin's dick on Greg's shoulder.
And Marco's.
Yeah.
Listen, let's be honest. A dolphin's dick. Oh, a dolphin's dick. I thought you meant whale dick. Whale dick would be like both of your shoulders at the same time. Those things are.
What kind of shows were you putting on before this?
Horrible. No, not horrible.
At one point, we
pretty good shit.
Porn one time, dude.
The internet in the 90s was a different place there, Bubba. It was
the 90s. This sounds like this was 2 years ago, not even.
Well, they did recently try and pivot, but not well.
Yeah,
Late night on Upside Down Studios
done my research before I hopped on this podcast.
Well, joke's on you.
All right, so speaking of
research,
and
Scott,
banning of different, we got TikTok issues over here in the U.S., but in Brazil, the Brazil Supreme Court just passed the law banning TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter.
Other places have Supreme Courts?
Yeah.
What?
Oh
that's wild, dude.
Oh my god.
Straight up.
I think Dino just had a what do they call him?
I thought it was like
a little bit an aneurysm stroke kind of mix and match.
Right. So how many are there? Wait a minute. How many is in the
it's hurting my brain. Okay. So Bubba, have you ever traveled outside of the States?
Yeah.
Hey, have you traveled outside of your own state?
Yeah.
How far?
Have
you seen an ocean? Have you seen an ocean?
I've been to the Bahamas, dude.
That's not.
Fuck you, that ain't. That counts.
Yeah, Bahamas is one of the most beautiful places in the world. It has a place called Paradise Island. Yeah, the Bahamas is not foreign. Okay, let's calm down. Okay, you got to see things.
Ocean City, fucking Maryland.
I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna leave that one with you guys. You guys have fun. That's your problem now. I'm not even gonna.
No, you started it. You finished.
I've been to Cancun, Mexico.
Did you leave the resort?
No.
All right. So what you want to do for
terrifying
for the.
Have you been to Kalahari lately? It's fucking scary, dog.
I've been to the middle of Mexico. I've been to the middle of the Mexican desert, sir, with in my own car.
Water park no more, dog. Shit, terrifying.
Anthony, you look like you've traveled to see the Grand
the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Well, the Wizard of something. Yeah, I encourage you to see other places. Anthony. I think you would very much benefit from.
Can't make money off my balls on TikTok. How the fuck am I going to see something?
You can't do it in Brazil off fucking X. I'll tell you that.
All right, so you got to the point. There's Supreme Courts in other places.
Yeah. The Supreme Court in Brazil banned X. They said Elon Musk is guilty of spreading misinformation, and they froze his Starlink accounts.
Right, which are completely separate businesses.
Yeah, which is totally separate and different. Starlink is the new internet. That's Elon Musk's internet, satellites and shit.
Yeah, because it doesn't need infrastructure. The infrastructure is in the sky. Yeah, so internet is available. That's the whole idea, right? Which, like, realistically, it's about fucking time, but at the same time, the idea that they can shut it down.
That you have internet wherever. Yeah. But the problem is, I looked into it. You kind of got to pay it all up front. It's not like how your cable is monthly. You pay it all up front, like yearly or whatever, which is a kind of a chunk of money. But I've been thinking about switching over.
But you get internet anywhere.
It's anywhere.
What?
And now that they just paired with somebody to do a mobile phone too.
They what?
They just paired with somebody to do a mobile phone.
Yeah, they're trying to do a Starlink mobile phone, which would be more like one of them. What are those?
Yep. There's no 5G, none of that shit. You just have it.
It's just GG. It's just
everywhere.
Yeah, it's musky. It's not. It's musk.
Leaves a feeling behind. Yeah, no, that's one of those things. But no, it's
labor.
Like, listen, let's be honest. Any government, do you remember when they had the Arab Spring? Twitter was the whole thing, man.
The fuck is an Arab Spring?
It's bad shit that went on in the litter box.
So a little while ago,
Mm-hmm.
before a lot of the problems in the Middle East were happening, there were certain areas that were under strict control. Egypt was one of them. So using Twitter, there was actually a veritable revolution that happened, and it was organized via social media. It was the first time it ever happened. And so if you Google Arab Spring, it'll go through all the details on that. But the cool thing is that, like, because of that, that was the first time the government got worried about social media.
Yeah.
Right? Because they don't care. Oh, somebody spread your nudes? Don't care. Oh, you got your shit stolen? Don't care.
Oh, yo, this shit look lit. What?
Yeah, no, it was a thing. You were like 3 when it happened.
Oh, well, how? Wait, what year? What year did it happen?
Like 2012.
Oh, I wasn't 3. Fuck, I was like 7.
It was early 2000s. It was on the dawn of fucking Twitter and shit.
Honestly,
yeah, but it was
9.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways,
I believe is the reason why they're trying to shut down Telegram and the WhatsApp 100%. And shit like that, because they can't control it.
Well, the guy from Telegram just got locked down in England.
Yeah.
No, Paris. Where was he? I forget where it was.
Is Telegram?
So Telegram is kind of like conservative Twitter, I guess, would be the same, or conservative Facebook, something.
I wouldn't say that so much, because a friend of mine from Russia, she has a Telegram, and that was the only way she. Like, at first, I thought it was some scam shit, and then I didn't really want to be attached to it because.
Okay, what the fuck? All right, the first thing I see as it comes up is Telegram now under fire over deep fake porn in South Korea. What the fuck does that mean? Deep fake porn scandal. Telegram apologizes to South Korea. Well, I understand what deep fake porn is. I just.
Like, I knew that part. What's
okay? No. Korea is a country in Southern Asia.
There we go. Like, needed that key information right there. What the fuck?
Telegram is.
I know what the porn is.
That's clear. That's But yeah. Telegram is very popular in Eastern Europe. It's becoming a thing, and look.
Our government, they're catching people up because they're using Telegram because it's unmonitored or whatever. It's their private encrypted bullshit.
Listen, a lady in the UK was sentenced to 20 months in jail for something she posted on Facebook. She said, immigrants don't deserve our tax money. That's all she said. And she went right to jail. 20 months.
Yo, straight up, I will never trust a motherfucker that sells me nothing in a black turtleneck.
See now, going back to the whole Elon Musk thing. Elon Musk's big argument over this situation is that it's an attack on freedom of speech.
Correct.
Okay. Now, even though he may be correct, this is an African man who is in America talking about Brazil.
Correct.
None of those countries' rules are the same. None of them. Not a goddamn one. Freedom of speech here in America is just something that's written on a fucking piece of paper.
And is almost dead.
Yeah, you step out of the boundaries of America, the freedom of speech is very fucking limited. And the consequences are very fucking crucial. Anywhere from jail time to losing a part of your fucking body in certain countries.
Correct.
So, I mean, a lot of these entitled fucking liberals here in America need to realize, step the fuck out of the bounds of this country, and you're going to find out the whole fucking new world out there. Shit don't roll the way America does. Not at all.
Well, let's be honest. America doesn't roll like America does anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
Right. We're thinking of an ideal that was in the 1970s where any job, any full-time job, you could afford to have a family. That's what it was. It didn't matter what job, any job. Now there were varying degrees. Look, you're not going to get a big fancy house working at a grocery store. That's fine, but you could afford to survive. Yeah, you would have an apartment, maybe even a small house, but that doesn't exist anymore, right? Like now it's
all I'm seeing. I look up Elon Musk is him beefing with like Mark Cuban and rich ass people, and all I can think about is, have y'all seen like latest South Park episodes and shit?
No.
All right, there's this part where these homeless people get rich off of dumb shit.
and they bumped into each other. He's like, "Did you buy out Twitter?" He's like, "Hell yeah, I bought out Twitter." And he's like, "Fuck you! You want to fight me in MMA?" He's like, "Fuck yeah, I'll fight you in MMA." Like, it's just this dumbass argument I'm hearing in my head. Because why the fuck is Mark Cuban beefing with Elon?
Because he fucking said that Tucker Carlson's interview about the World War II something or other was a good watch.
I want to see all these people fighting MMA.
Look, yeah, I was still fucking wanting to see the Zuckerberg fucking Elon Musk thing.
Who you got?
I still got Elon Musk, but Zuckerberg, I heard, got paranoid and started taking all kind of classes and shit. But I feel like he'd be the next one to be like, like he took some kind of class and he'd be trying to grab at some like shirt or something to do a move, and Elon would just drop some African fucking warhammer right on his dome.
No, I don't think that would happen. I think Zuckerberg would have had his ass in the first, and I think that's why it seemed like Elon was backing out so much.
Okay, but realistically, all he has to do is splash Zuckerberg with a bucket of water, and he'll he's just his robot body will stop working. So
you know why they didn't do it is because if they grabbed each other, they'd both get hard. That's the thing. They
probably true.
They probably were like, "Oh man, we can't touch each other on live TV. We're gonna get hard."
Elon has 12 kids. He would definitely have been hard. That's fine. Zuckerberg looks like he's got soft skin immediately.
I think Zuckerberg might actually be killing people though. I'm looking at his face right now.
I think both of them are murderers. Let's be honest. Come on. Let's be honest.
You
don't get to be a billionaire.
You don't get that much money without killing somebody.
Exactly. Right? Like that's
Elon Musk though. Elon Musk has an out though. There's a loophole for Elon Musk.
What? You can say he's black?
No, he's autistic. Above all else, he is autistic. So even if he could be a dick and Zuckerberg beat his ass, that's a hate crime. You just beat up on a disabled kid.
Today it's different though. Like it used to be everybody got ADHD. Now it's everybody got autism. So you can't even say that shit because everybody autistic is fuck.
He was autistic before it was cool though.
Hold on. Cola's saying that apparently currently Zuckerberg looks like he might be human. Hold on. Mark.
Yeah, he's been posting some weird stuff, and he's actually went against the government. So I think the real Zuckerberg broke free.
No, he ratted out Biden and Harris.
Yeah, he ratted out Biden.
Is hilarious. Like honestly, best.
I think the real Zuckerberg broke free. Somebody got in Kevin Spacey's basement and let him loose.
I mean, like it's definitely a case, but like how. It's so weird, right? Like these people are billionaires. They don't benefit anyone but themselves. Like they're like, we give jobs to nobody. If anything, we're just trying to save money and hoard it. And you're like, none of this is making any sense anymore.
I gotta admit, Musk has done a lot of charitable shit.
Okay, do you? Let's put it into perspective. He's donated to charities. Has anyone seen any of those charities do absolutely fuck all?
Well, you don't see anybody's charities do any kind of fuck all. We just
then it's just a tax write-off, and we're employing stupid people at a fucking charitable. Listen, what is it? Only the Salvation Army and like 3 others where everything goes to the thing. Like everything else just pays people shit. Like pays dumb fucking white people who are like, I want to help out, but I need to be paid $275,000 as an administrator. Get fucked.
No, bro. That's why I just donate to anybody. Like I don't even give homeless people money no more. I just give them crack.
Nope. There you go. That's how you cut the middleman out, people.
Mm-hmm.
Just give them drugs. If they don't want them, you use them on yourself.
Like there used to always be right up the road from me, on Belmont. There was always a homeless dude on the corner in between the Little Caesars and the Arby's. There was always a homeless dude.
Damn, that's a good spot to be.
Every once in a while, there'd be a lady with him, but it was just, for years he was there. And, every once in a while, if I go by with my kids or whatever, we'd go and pick up a pizza or we'd pick up some extra burgers and take it over to him.
Sure.
And, just, you help out where you can.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, like, there was a week that went by and the dude was gone. He wasn't there no more.
Right.
So then another week went by and it was this she looked like, I hate to say it, she looked like an illegal. I ain't trying to be stereotypical, but it wasn't my homeless.
Yeah.
So, but either way, she had like 3 kids out there with her. She was an older lady, so it looked kind of weird. But I don't know how they breed.
Yeah.
So, there's 3 fucking kids with her. So I went over. I went and got some food, and I took a $20 bill over to her, and I gave her the $20 bill. Not to brag or nothing, not saying that's not the purpose of me saying it. So I went over to Walmart to go get some dog food and shit. And here I pulled up next to this van, and it was these 3 other illegals in suits. They, they're in fucking like 3-piece suits, look like they just going to court or came from court.
Yep.
Wouldn't you know fucking I see her in my rear view mirror. Well, she didn't even have the gall to fucking at least go around my car or not.
Nope.
Like you couldn't notice me and my fucking car. And she handed the $20 to the dudes inside the van.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fucking kids were. And then went back to the fucking corner.
Those are rent-a-kids. They get paid less than minimum wage.
I bet you each one of them dudes that was in the car, it had one of them kids. Those are their kids.
Yeah, and they were taking them to some other homeless person so they can milk for money too. Same thing. Hey, that's why, like, look, the homeless problem, there's no question that there are legitimate homeless people.
Yes.
But it is 100%. Hey, I'll be honest with you. I've started seeing it in my area at the exits of the highway, and I'm like, I'm tempted to just walk over there and be like, I'm homeless. I'm just gonna walk over there in my underwear and just be like, give me money. You know why? Tax free.
And I hope you know no one's gonna give you money. Though.
Not one person, but you know what I'm gonna say? Look, I'm like, I'm down from diabetes.
It's serious though. Look, I will always give a homeless person money.
You'll learn.
If a homeless person has a funny sign, extra money. That's just how it goes. Like if you make my day brighter, I'm giving you extra money. So like,
sure.
Like if you're like, have a nice day, I'm like, basic.
Well,
if you got like a pun about being homeless on your fucking cardboard sign, like written in shit,
Las Vegas, dude. I seen a dude.
Fucking A.
I agree with you.
I ran out of money and I need a beer.
He's like aliens kidnapped my fucking daughter. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I need money for ninja lessons to rescue my wife and kids. You're like, I'll give that.
He's
but
like, honestly, I'm not homeless. I just need money for Plan B. I'd be like, yo, what's up.
Here you go. That's being responsible. That's accountability.
Mm-hmm.
That's why like none of this makes any sense. Also, too, yeah. Cole says, Marco, you look like an illegal. That's accurate. And Zuck got loose. That is, is very, very cool. Mark Zuckerberg has gotten out of his. What was that guy in Germany that had his like half his family in the basement? He got out of that house.
Wasn't that Kevin Spacey?
I mean, maybe Zuckerberg got out of Kevin Spacey's basement, and now he's turning on the liberals. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
$1 will save. Oh, bro, that is an awesome.
Mark Zuckerberg looks like one of our local comedians too. I just can't say who.
That also may be a robot. You never know. That's how Anthony.
I will say Mark Zuckerberg did ruin blue eyes. I can't have blue eyes now. That motherfucker stares into your soul. That shit's creepy.
He also messed up drinking water. Did you see him at that fucking was it a congressional meeting? He's like, "You're like, why are you using 2 hands, you weirdo?"
Because he was an android.
100%, bro. But can you see how big of a difference the hair makes? Like now he's got like a curly puff, and you're like, bro, that guy is on Mykonos trying to bang hookers. No question, that's for sure. That guy's out there trying to get laid.
See, they just had to work out the bugs. Now he looks like a real person. That's all.
He got an update, and now he's like, I am the Facebook.
This is Zuck 3.0.
Yeah, he is the meta. You're like, whatever, man. Fine.
You know that motherfucker. That's legit. He looked like my little cousin that wants to be ghetto. All right, cousin. I got a cousin from Poland. He wants to be a thug. I don't have the heart to tell him. You know, like you're not gonna. And like he like, I'm from Poland. I'm like, that's not how that's pronounced.
That's how you say it. No,
that's not.
It reminds me of they got reels that go on Facebook. It's a dude with Downs, and he's always like, gang, gang. Gang, but that
you're like,
gang, gang, and the chick is taking a video. It's like, no, you're not. It's adorable. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gang, gang. I'm gang.
That is one hell of a fucking tick to have, too, dude.
I mean,
yeah, we had one dude. Me and my girl were at Westside Bowl, and this like old blind black man that was getting led by somebody else, just like kind of like creeped over, and he's like, "Oh, shake your booty." and then just like started slowly walking away. And then he came past us again, did the same thing. He's like, oh, shake your booty. And every interaction this dude had, when anyone would cross his path, he shake your booty. I'm like, that is the craziest one, and I love that one. That one's awesome.
So did you shake your booty?
Hell yeah, we shook our booty. What you talking about?
Fucking right. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then it turned out he wasn't down. It was just another weirdo.
I just want to see the white kid shake his ass.
Then he pulled out his phone and took a picture.
And that's why you're in the gay porn business.
I mean, yeah. You spent an entire hour trying to convince us that you're not gay by giving us stories about you dancing with men.
It's the least gay thing you could do.
No, that's not true. That's definitely not the accurate statement. But I mean, do you?
We're gonna touch on a couple more subjects if y'all want to keep going. Y'all cool going a little bit long?
A little bit longer. Not much though. I have people going to sleep
Anthony
upstairs.
is not down. I already did.
Real quick, because we all knew it
horrible.
was coming. It's a horrible thing to happen, but we all knew it was coming. And please, yeah, it's gonna happen again. Expect
Kamala Harris,
especially before November. We had a first reported school shooting. At least that's in the internet.
Oh man, now I can't even laugh.
like the first week of school. What the shit?
I think it was like the first day, dude.
It's kind of.
And you know what stopped the kid? Besides, like the kid went out the doors. They have automatic doors, and he couldn't get back in. He shot 2 teachers and 2 kids, and then he went out the wrong doors and the automatic door. Dude, you got a gun. Those are glass. What the fuck? You just killed 4 people. And
he's like, damn, this is a pool.
You killed 4 people.
That's not funny.
Listen,
but I mean, it's odd how this happens always around election time, always. And just believe, this ain't my prediction. This is just, this might as well be in an almanac somewhere now. There's gonna be at least 4 more school shootings. There's going to be at least 3 fucking riots or whatever. There's going to be some kind of racial tension brought up, and they're going to sprinkle in more of the hate crimes, and more. They're going to sprinkle in some hate on the cops.
Yep.
And shit like that. There. I hear there's supposed to be some UFO shits, but they found out that nobody really cared about the aliens or the UFOs like everybody thought they were going to for decades. Yeah, there's aliens, there's UFOs. Woo.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm more worried about the aliens taking over the fucking communities in Colorado. That's the fuck I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So, but just be prepared, guys. Don't be, it's heartbreaking. And I ain't going, Alex Jones tried to say that there was some kind of conspiracy or something connection with it, and he got hit bad. They said that he said that it didn't exist, certain school shootings, this now. I'm not going to repeat it. Yeah. But, all he was trying to say is what, everybody is seeing now. There is a season for this. There is a fucking cycle of this. And it always happens towards a certain time of year and a certain time of the political climate.
And that's horrible.
Yeah.
There's no, it's not, it's just it's one of those things where I don't understand why that is still something that is plaguing. Like, look, it's only happening in America. It doesn't, like, bro, it's a bad, like, whoever thought that this could be used, that, like, it's a horrible thing to happen. And you know what? The amount of suffering that happens is ridiculous. But there's clearly some sort of connection, because the fact is it's always during election season. That's insane, right? Yep. It's not. It's not okay.
And to end this, well, you're younger. Yeah, this is more your generation below you, Bubba. What do you think about the whole situation there?
Have you
seen the pattern? Have you seen,
I can't say that I even look for a pattern. I'd just be cruising through life doing dumb shit, not paying attention. I ain't know that there were Supreme Courts in other fucking countries. So can't say that I have, but it doesn't surprise me that, but like first day of school,
Really? Like though, first day of school. That's
It's
how
like
do you know which teachers like? How do you didn't even get through the introductory phase? He's like, nah, fuck that bitch.
No, yeah, and not only that, but usually, one of these shootings happens towards the middle of the school year or something like that.
I think shit's always gonna happen like that. I'm a fucking big conspiracist. I just don't talk about it because I'm scared to, because I'm too much of a conspiracist, and I think more shit's gonna happen if I talk about it. So I just be like, but like for real though, you might be onto something.
I mean,
you don't want to be right. Let's be honest. None of us want to be right in this kind of stuff, right?
No.
He reminds me of someone, but just can't put my no. That's because Cole watches a lot of gay porn. That's where he saw him.
Exactly.
That was an unflattering message, dog. I told you we shouldn't have stayed this late.
A specific profile.
This is when your people
10
start
minutes
turning
in,
into
goddammit.
animals.
10 minutes
All right,
in.
All right, so this is the last topic that I had to, like, I came across this before the show started when I was waiting for everybody, and I'm gonna break it down to Dino, because I already let Bubba and Greg in on a little bit.
Oh,
well,
damn.
Oh, so wait, what was it? I don't remember it.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
I don't know, but whoever knew, they got him. They got him.
Apparently, it was me and you, Dino.
I mean,
that's what I got out of that. So we'll give him a second to recoup, I guess.
In the meantime, while that's happening, so in the comments, Cole has just mentioned with regards to our show. So every Tuesday night we do a cooking show. It's called Hammered and Cheese. If you guys ever want to cook with us, you're more than welcome to come on as a guest and cook your own. Yeah,
it's like a cooking show.
It's a cooking show.
Yeah.
Me and Cole.
Right.
No shit.
I thought about it a couple times, but like when you guys come on, I'm always fucking busy.
I know. We try.
And like what? I'd like just be cooking while this shit's going on.
No. So we will plan a dish, and Cole gets shit faced while he's cooking, so it makes it a little dangerous. But then like we just try and cook random stuff, and so it's like home cooking, and then we just talk shit the entire time. So we try and have guests every so often. But you can check out on my channel or Cole's
high on it. I'm down.
You get drunk and high. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like because the whole idea is this.
Making a gourmet air fryer cheesy sandwich.
But that's a real fucking thing. We've done grilled cheese sandwiches. Like don't think like it's the whole idea is, do you cook venison? I mean, I'm happy to.
Right.
I've never had. I don't think I've had venison sausage. I've never had like a venison steak, which I do want to try.
That's just good.
Yeah. Well, I'm a
fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I'm a big fan of meat and stuff, right? But we also done air fryer. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like everyone should learn how to cook. That is a skill that will literally help you survive.
But y'all motherfuckers can cook then.
Oh, you would be surprised.
Mildly. I cook mildly.
So if there's something that you really, really like cooking, you can let us know, and we will have you on the show, and you can show us how to cook it, and he will cook it the same.
Oh, shit. And he's like, this is how you really cook this. Like,
yeah, we already get like 30 or 40 viewers every time, and now we're going vertical, so it's going up. Welcome back, sir.
Dude, they totally cut I bet you it was about the whole what we were just talking about. This whole show went good until I brought up that fucking shit.
I do love meat in my mouth. You're right.
So, the last topic that I had that I tried to get to,
put my nut on it.
Was there's a man on trial in France right now, and he's on trial right now because allegedly he raped his wife several times, and not only did he rape his wife, but he also had people come over to his house to have sex with his wife while she was drugged. This has been happening for 10 years. She never knew. So I don't know what kind of drugs he was giving her, but
good one.
It pretty good.
It gets wilder.
Better.
At least he was paying top dollar, I guess.
I mean,
he was getting people off the internet to come and fuck his wife while she was passed out. They caught him because they said he was taking upskirt pictures of people, and when the police confiscated his phone and looked through him, he had videos of his wife getting raped. So
why the fuck are you talking about this, you mental case?
So just so listen. So
it gets better.
Yeah. So
no, it doesn't.
The lady is 71 years old.
I don't want to laugh at this because it's horrible, but like that was the
her husband is like 76 years old. There's been I got it because that number sounds like it's too close to the other one. There's been over 70 something people that they found that had sex with this woman, and there's age ranges from she is 71 years old, and he would recruit online. He would recruit online to rape his wife, drugging her with sleeping pills and anti-anxiety shit. 72 men were ranging in age from 26 to 74.
I think I liked it when we were talking about my cooking show. Better. No question.
Who is coming to fuck Nana?
Yeah.
Who is coming to fuck passed out Nana?
Dog.
71, and this has been happening for 10 years.
Here,
so from 61 on, she was getting her fuck on.
Hold on.
I think
are they French? Are they French people or not French?
This is France, yeah.
No. I'm not saying if it's in France. Are they French people? Are they not French people?
I believe they're French people.
They're people that you would look at and go, they're French. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
And the people, some of the guys are using as a defense that they thought it was just a game, that this way, they called over. And he's right, because I've been in them situations in my lifetime where guys will put out ads and they want to see people gangbang their wife or shit like that. They were always awake. It was all, they may not have been fucking, like sober, but they were always awake and they were always consensual. So, I mean,
the way he said that, though,
right?
Because, well, I mean, this is like somebody can't fuck somebody's past.
I've been in those situations, but they have been awake. They have been
worst ending ever. Let's just go on record.
Their phone and said it was great, so then it sent me a message back.
But what if this guy? What would a jail sentence for this guy be?
Wait a minute. So you said this started when she was 61 years old?
Yes.
Who are these fucking people coming to this party?
There's 72 of them.
Hey, the French are filthy.
How'd she not know that? Like, you never.
You know what a French girl would do for some chocolate?
You never woke up with like a yeast infection and some shit going on where you're like,
No, I have not.
No, I'm not saying you.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, goddamn it,
Gina's like, not Gina, goddamn it. But you're sitting there and you're like, no, dude, guys don't fuck me in my sleep, okay?
That you know of. That you know of, Bubba. You've been in
there
a lot
are
of
apparently some hellified fucking drugs out there. So you
got any roommates? That's
yeah.
So it says here, the lady sought medical advice for memory loss and extreme fatigue. She thought she was experiencing from side effects of the drugs. My pussy, this drug makes my pussy hurt.
You know what's real fucked up though?
What if she had dementia?
Which is probably likely. Like,
it's
an easy way.
Yeah.
If she had dementia, then she wouldn't need the drugs.
Well,
no. Hey, chicken or the egg? They're both like. Listen,
the only chicken or the egg, I'd fuck them both.
Also factual. But yeah, no, it's like, and you're asking what kind of punishment does this guy deserve?
Well, I mean, just even if they gave him life, what is that? 2 years?
No, just cut his head off.
76 years old.
You know what?
Yeah.
No. Hey, castrate him.
No, drug him.
Obviously, he ain't fucking his wife.
Put her in charge. No. Put her in charge. He gets drugged, and all the guys have to fuck him. That's just
now everybody's punished. Now everybody's punished.
72 of them lads. Gotta get him.
I told you that's how you get it. You get an alpha raper to rape all the rapers.
Well, see, I would think that you'd have to average it out, see how many cocks a year she took, and then you got to drag it out. You can't just let him take all 72 in a weekend because, his ass is going to be sore like Meek Mill but he'll live
give
a
that
fucking
shit
day.
in a weekend. I'm down with that because you're gonna suffer more in a fucking weekend than what you did in that 10 fucking years.
There's gonna be permanent damage over that weekend.
Right.
Like that's done. Like his butthole is never gonna work.
They're like,
properly.
all right,
How many
72
days?
add
70,
a 0.
how many? 70 what?
72.
72 in 10
72.
years.
72.
There's probably a few stragglers too, so let's just round
Yeah,
up.
I'm sure there
80.
was.
Let's
Just
say,
round up to
let's
80.
give it 100.
Give it
Right?
even
10 years. 10 years.
He only
We need 3
documented
days.
it in the
We
past.
don't even
10
need a
years.
weekend.
It could have
We
been
need 3
going
days.
longer. So he documented a decade-long abuse of his wife.
That's 1 an hour. I'm down with that. I'd give it to him.
I'm sorry. The way you said I'm down with that, like that's just wrong
Give it to
choice
him.
of words.
Hours up. Next cock. Stunt cock.
Fuck, man.
This is the
Dino,
worst.
you're up.
This is the worst ending to one of these episodes that we've ever had.
Yeah, we should have ended 20 minutes ago.
At least.
I told you. I said, and then you wanted to. Nope.
And
See,
look,
we
hey,
should
this
have
is
followed
what-
Anthony.
This is real fucked up. This is how they found out who the other people were. Facial recognition software on the phone.
How do you bring it back to
What? Wait a minute. What?
That's how they
He's
found
like,
the
so
other
you're
dude."
telling me I can get caught through video fucking evidence?
Yes. Facial
Okay,
recognition
I understand now.
software.
You're talking about the videos that they found, and that's
Right.
where they're getting it. Okay, I understand now. So I'm
Because
like,
I mean,
I
the
was
videos
lost.
just unless you know those people, those are just random people. You know,
Marcus was watching the video and he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, that guy grew a beard. The same guy, just a different facial hair. Yeah.
Like, wait a
Fuck, I
minute, that
lost
dude
count.
went
I gotta
back
start
in the line.
again.
That doesn't count. He's like, no.
In all honesty, the idea that someone would do that, you're like, you're the like. Can you
This dude
imagine
had to
your
be selling the
spouse?
footage. This dude
Bro.
had to be selling the footage too, though.
Listen, there's no limit to how deplorable this person is, right? But like, can you
What do you
imagine? Like,
see, this
get
is
out
a
of that?
different article. This says more people. This one says the investigators counted around 200 instances of rape, most of them by Dominique P. and over 90 by strangers enlisted through an adult website.
I'm
The
sorry.
assault
Alright, so
took
then-
place between July 2011 and October 2020, mainly in the couple's home in Mazan, a
Like-
village of 6,000 people in the southern province. So these,
Okay.
the community was fucking her. Everybody was fucking Nana, and they knew it. If
Okay.
you only got 6,000 people, everybody knew.
And
Nana
no one-
was the community hoe.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's clear something up right now. Okay, so like, must have been like a year and a half ago. Marco sent me a picture of poop, and I was like, "Listen, don't you ever fucking send that shit to me again." And he was like, "Hey man," I'm like, "No, never again, or I'll fucking kill you." Okay, I had to say that, and he was like, "Okay," and he hasn't since then. So, Marco, I didn't feel like we had to have this conversation again. But don't talk about this kind of shit on the internet, you fuckhead. Okay, this is not for the internet. This is for your own. You could read it and go, "Wow, people are horrible." Don't talk about it. We're gonna all go to fucking jail, you asshole.
How we
Just
going to
fucking talk about it.
Figure out who's fucking Nana. Why?
Why are you trying to get her number, bro? Why are you trying to get her number?
That's long distance. I'll pay Roman.
I was getting ready to say it was kind of hard for Marco to count 72 people on one hand.
Yeah, no shit.
God, Marco. Can we just wrap it up? Hey, no more information. No more facts. We don't need any more facts to know that this guy was bad. We don't need that. Just let's move on.
Go to hell.
Wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up. Okay. This is one of the.
He said we got a couple of topics to touch about.
So was the guy okay? Here.
Yes, he was bad. He was the worst.
Here,
Okay.
palate cleanser. We'll go back to this. The Ugandan Olympian. She medaled here in the Olympics. She went back home. Her boyfriend got pissed off, burnt her up, 75% of her body.
Wait,
How's
what?
that?
At least she didn't live in France.
Wait, who? Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? Ugandan Olympian.
Yeah.
She went back home to Uganda, which is in Africa.
With him.
And I
Thanks.
guess she got a taste of whatever freedom that they don't have in Africa, and started running at the mouth or whatever. And her boyfriend burnt her the fuck up.
Oh, that's my mistake. You didn't mean Uganda, Arkansas. You meant Uganda, Africa. Oh, I didn't realize.
No, I get it confused with Uganda, New York. Yeah. Yes, you gone to Africa, moron.
Yeah, I was making fun of the fact that you had to specify that there was
Bubba
some
looked
other.
confused. No, Bubba
Just
looked.
because he doesn't know what he's American. You guys don't know any geography. You barely know your own state.
What is the Uganda?
Horrible. It's
damn.
late. I need to go to bed. You
Yeah,
wrap this shit up. Stop talking about horrible things we're gonna get.
That was wild.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna have cops at my door going, "Hey, you were on the internet talking about shit." No, it wasn't. Allegedly.
I was quiet most of the time. You were talking a lot about shit, Dino.
Allegedly, it's right here. Allegedly, it's right there. Allegedly, could be true, could be shit. I'm not even a real person. So there you go.
Could be shit.
He did it in daylight too at 3 p.m.
Fuck me,
after
man.
they got into an argument.
Yeah, well,
He doused
Uganda.
her with a gallon of gas. I mean, bitch, you are an Olympic runner. You couldn't get away from him? Really? Really?
Damn it.
You are an Olympic runner. That is like saying the Flash got beat by Squirrel Girl.
I mean, it's possible. You don't know.
Yeah, she took out Thanos, but still,
She's Squirrel Girl. She can do stuff.
And then you didn't have to. I mean, you again, the Olympic runner. You got caught on fire. You couldn't put yourself out.
That's not how gasoline works, and you know it. Okay.
Not being caught on fire. That's exactly how gasoline works.
You don't run away. No. Hold on. Stop, drop, and roll. It's not run away so the flames don't hit your face. That's not
I'm
how
running away from that dickhead with the lighter, and I'm diving on the ground and rolling.
Hold on. Did you get lit by like Puerto Rican fire? Maybe that's different from everybody else's fire.
No, this is African
Probably.
This is
probably Puerto
Saharan
Rican fire. Saharan fire also reacts differently. Maybe
and
she
you
put it
know
on
that
everyone.
gasoline was pure petrol right there. That was some
yeah.
pure out the ground fucking.
Yeah. No, man. Like, listen. It's honestly, people are losing their minds, and it makes zero sense. But
no, not at all.
People always been crazy. What are
This
you
is
talking about?
I know, but you know what?
Now
though,
we're
Bubba,
just
like,
figuring out like ways to lessify the crazy, and more crazy shit pops out, and they're like, "The world is insane." We're like, "No, we just didn't have rules for these because we didn't think these things happened."
No, you didn't
Like,
have
no, but it's not even that. But
for everybody to see that shit.
yeah, well, that's true too. But also remember, like, there was these things weren't a common occurrence. Like this amount of violence
that
and
you would
turmoil.
hear of?
But listen. But that's the thing is like. I feel like we've traded small things where like, oh, people beat their kids. Yeah, well, kids are assholes. They get beat. That shit happens, right? Whereas now they're like, oh, people are stealing entire pensions and other people are losing their homes because squatters are walking in. You're going, okay, well, I'd rather beat the kids. I'm sorry. Let's go beat the kids. That's my opinion.
Check this shit out. I guess this goes back to last week's show, Greg, when me and Jarrett were trying to figure out where that line is to step in or whatever. Listen to this shit. Her alleged attacker, they're calling alleged attacker, sustained serious burns also. But they said the couple was heard quarreling outside their house. During the altercation, the boyfriend was seen pouring liquid on a woman before burning her. And nobody gave a fuck. Nobody stopped. Nobody fucking said, hey, don't do that. Nobody said gas ain't cheap. That is the line. That is the line. If I see you pouring gasoline on your old lady, I might hit you with something.
They could have been recording a video for TikTok.
I don't give a fuck.
Also true.
New dance.
Let's be honest. The only reason it's in the news is because she was Olympian. Otherwise, it wouldn't.
Yeah, because this is kind of commonplace.
Yeah, they tried to set my mama on fire, and she didn't even get that motherfucker in jail. That motherfucker's still free.
It is America.
All right, that's a story.
You know,
hey, hold on. We had to talk about your shit, and we're gonna leave that shit, and we're not gonna talk about this fucking guy. Fucking pick a lane, Marco.
That's how I got to go to the Bahamas. Was my stepdad dumped gasoline on my mom and tried to set her on fire, and then she called the cops. And since she wasn't put on fire, they had no proof that he meant to kill her or any like intentional harm. So like they got a divorce.
You asked for it. Just saying.
They got a divorce, and then she stole like a bunch of money off of him, and I was like, that's fair. I mean, the dude did get drunk off fucking like vodka and try to set you on fire. Weird choice of fucking events, but like for especially on a Wednesday.
But the bad thing
like,
is, wait a minute. Let me interject this one
then
little
I got
thing
money
into
and we
the
went to the
story.
Bahamas. And
Wait a minute, Bubba. Let me interject.
Happiness, and that didn't
he
work.
has another story. This ain't the first time it's happened with that nigga.
Oh no, he used to try to kill my mom a bunch.
About Disney
Hold on.
World.
Stop.
Disney World.
Stop. We're going to Anthony. So you're gonna have to. We're gonna go toe to toe, you and Cole, because Cole was also kidnapped when he was young and ended up in Florida. Yeah, well, it seems like you kind of were by your own family. It's weird, but we're gonna put a plug in this, and we're definitely gonna do an entire show on it. So that's fine.
Right.
And in the meantime, wrap it up, bro. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, we got to go.
Just me.
Well, make sure you check out Dino the Genetic Marvel and Cole Clayton, their cooking show, and they got various other shows going on. Remember, September 13th for $8. $8. We got the Young Buck Comedy Show at the Wickyards, hosted by motherfucking Bubba Anthony,
yours truly,
Marsacola, and Jordan Sanchez. And thank you everybody for joining us, the three people that watch the show all night. And be kind to each other. Don't believe the bullshit that's out there.
Unlike people in France.
And band together. Aliens is coming for us, and not the little green ones.
Good night.